Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Find N2 Flip, and today I'll show you how you can record a screen on this phone. Now to get started, all you need to do is pull down your notifications, extend the list, and one of the toggles should be a screen recording. If it's not on the first page, hopefully you can find it on the second page, and that is where it is located for me, as you can see right over here. Once you see this toggle, you can tap on it to start recording, or you can hold it and this will take you to the settings, which is what I just did. In here you can find a couple settings that you might want to change, like for instance definition, which is set to 720p by default, and honestly I wouldn't recommend using that setting. I would recommend changing it to 1080p, which will give you a much crisper image, especially if you're planning to rewatch this content later on a bigger screen like your monitor. Then 1080p is what I would recommend, like as a just bare minimum, and it's also the highest resolution you can select right here anyway. Now in terms of frame rate, I would recommend selecting 30. We don't have a 60 frame rate for some reason, which is to be honest stupid. We should have at least 60, especially that this device is running a fairly decent processor. In here it should have no problem keeping up with recording at 60 frames, but as you can see we're locked to only 30 at maximum, which is what I would recommend selecting in this case as the highest option anyway. Now moving down, we have record front camera, so it just adds a selfie cam to the video recording. If you want that, you can enable it, it's completely up to you. Show screen touches basically records a semi-transparent gray dot to imitate where you are pressing the display. And below that we have just the video codec. I recommend keeping it as it is, and that's really all the worth mentioning options. And we also have sounds, so you can select what kind of sounds will be recorded. Closing this, I'm gonna find the toggle once more. This time around I'm gonna simply tap on it, and from here to start recording all you need to do is click on this red circle, and as you can see it's now recording. Now by default it looks like it's recording system sound but not microphone, which is what I would prefer anyway. And there we go. Now whatever app you will open right now will be recorded, so you can open up some kind of apps, and once you're done with it you can interact with this overlay and select pause or check mark, and as you can see the recording gets automatically saved to your gallery. Sorry for that shake. So yeah, get saved to gallery, and I'll quickly locate that gallery. There we go, Photos by Google. Now as you can see by default it's not showing me the screenshot that I have just captured, so I can or screen recording, so I can navigate to library, and we have a screenshot folder, which in here you'll find the screen recording. It's a little bit counterintuitive considering this is not an image, this is a video, but OPPO just stores the screen recordings and screenshots in the same place as the album at least. So there we go, as you can see there is our screen recording, and now we do have system sound, so you might hear these kind of like when I was pressing the display it makes this kind of like a boop sound, so yeah. Anyway, that's about it. I will also mention one more thing for people that probably might try this. Recording Netflix will not work and any kind of like streaming applications like that. Bank account applications also will not be able to record the content. So what happens when you try to record things like that, meaning bank apps and streaming apps like Netflix, you will get a completely black screen. You will have sound, but you will have no visual for it, so yeah. Anyway, with this being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.